Our topic for today is volleyball. So, what is volleyball? Volleyball is a game for two teams, usually of 6 players, in which a large ball is hit by hand over a high net. The aim being to score points by making the ball reach the ground on the opponent sides of the court. The word volleyball came from Holyoke, Massachusetts, at a YMCA, which means meant to net. History. In 1895, William G. Morgan, an instructor at the Young Men's Christian Association in Holyoke, Mass., he created the game of volleyball at the time called mintonet. In 1916, the Philippines created the set and spike with 6-a-side play was the standard 2 years later. In 1920, the rules mandating 3 hits per side and back row attacks were instituted. In 1920 also, Japan, Russia, and the United States were started National Volleyball Association. In 1980s, the Russian would dominate the sport with some challenge from Japan during the stint. In 1984, the United States finally made their mark as the men's team won back-to-back gold medals in Los Angeles. In 1988, Shaw gets back-to-back gold medals too. Today, there are more than 46 million Americans who play volleyball. Worldwide, there are over 800 million people who play volleyball at least once a week. The rules and regulations of volleyball. First, only 6 players on the floor at any given time. Second, there is a maximum of 3 hits per side. Points are made on every serve for the winning team or rally. Players may not hit the ball twice in succession. Ball may be played off the net during a volley and on a serve. The ball hitting a boundary line is in. A ball is out if it hits an ante. It is legal to contact the ball with any part of a player's body. It is illegal to catch, hold, or throw the ball. A player cannot block or attack a serve from on or inside the 10-foot line. After the serve, front line players may switch position at the net. Matches are made up of sets. The number depends on the level of play. After the serve, frontline players may switch position at the net. Matches are made up of sets. The number depends on the level of play. 3 sets matches are 2 sets to 25 points and the third set to 15. 5 set matches are 4 sets to 25 points and a 5th set to 15. So this is the volleyball part I mentioned, which is the game is played on a smooth surface, court 9 meters or 30 feet wide by 8 meters or 60 feet long, divided by a center line into 2 equal areas, one of which is selected by or assigned to each of the 2 competing teams. Players may not step completely beyond the center line while the ball is in play. Officiating. So, how to officiate the volleyball? Volleyball is generally officiated by 2 referees and 2 line judges. The first referee in volleyball is positioned on an elevated platform at the side of the net opposite the official's table. The first referee does not move around, but they need to stand for long periods, typically 45 to 2 hours depending on the match's length, all while maintaining high levels of focus and alertness. The second referee stands on the floor opposite the first referee and assists in making calls, primarily focusing on a play at the net. The second referee moves laterally along the sideline opposite the first referee in a 12-foot area and transitions during play with the ball. The line judges stand on opposite corners throughout the entire match and assist the first referee with in and out calls and look for touches of the ball by blockers at the net. Line judges need excellent eyesight, good judgment, and agility to move up and down the sideline to get the best view of ball, avoid collisions with players. So the last is the game. Volleyball, game played by two teams, usually of 6 players on a side, in which the players use their hands to bat a ball back and forth over a high net, trying to make the ball touch the court within the opponent's playing area before it can be returned. To prevent this, a player on the opposing team bats the ball up and toward a teammate before it touches the court surface. The teammate may then volley it back across the net or bat it to a third teammate who volleys it across the net. A team is allowed 3 touches of the ball before it must return over the net. So,